All right, everybody. Well, welcome on. Appreciate you being here. This is our Partners Plus leadership call. If you're new to us and you just joined the team, we have a lot of people coming in, a lot of new people coming in, a lot of new people bringing new customers in. It's very exciting. We're experiencing massive growth with our company like never before. And, it's because we're doing business the right way. We're doing things, we have technologies that no one else has, we have proprietary services that no one else has. We have people like you that no one else has, as part of our network here as well. And so when you combine all that stuff together, you've got the makings of a rocket ship, and that's what we have going on here at Think Plus. So my name is Tony Procopio. I'm one of the founders here at Think Plus, along with my business partners Jim Brendan and Ed Kenny, and we're joined by all of our partners tonight. Kirk Haran is with us, Big John Piontek is with us, and Nick and Bella Wurzberger. So we've got all the teams here plugging in, and this is our call where we're going to give you a quick update. We're going to then, I'm going to turn it over to Brendan after I give you guys a quick update, and we're going to go through what everybody's been jonesing for every day now is our leaderboard and awards and all the things that we're giving away. I see a lot of people on the call here who've already won and are very excited about it, and I see some people who are going to be very excited tonight, and they don't even know it yet. So that's exciting as well. So let's get rolling and get into it. You guys, some updates, weekly training going on. So first of all, you want to get on and get your people plugged into this. Everybody in this network, if you're anywhere in America, in our network here, doesn't matter where you live, you are going to know somebody in Texas eventually. Someone is going to lead you to Texas. So you want to get all of your people plugged into this call that's going on. This is tomorrow at noon Eastern. This is hosted by Samantha Marin, our Director of Customer Engagement. And we have the host, we have the special guest, Sam Miller, on there, as well as David Flores. These two were just at our leadership summit. They're making things happen moving forward and really charging ahead in the state of Texas. So you're going to get some insights and knowledge there that you will not get if you're not on this meeting. I can tell you that right now. So make sure you plug in and get everybody, and let everybody on your team know that this is happening tomorrow at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central. Business overview in New Jersey as well tomorrow night, Somerset, New Jersey. So great job putting this together. Fred and Albie and Alex, awesome job. Lisa and Jim Kenny going to be there. Somerset, New Jersey. You guys plug in 6:30 meet and greet, 7 p.m. business presentation. So make sure you get that out to everyone. You can find all of our events on the Think Success calendar in your web office. Business overview in Maryland, March 26th. That's the next day. Landover, Maryland. So Amanda, great job putting this together. You've got Julius Weems and founder and senior partner Ed Kenny at this event. Many things happening in Maryland right now. It's one of our hottest markets. It's the most wide open community solar market that we've ever had, ever. And it's happening right now. So make sure you take advantage of that. And some active promotions that we have. 7 days left, you guys. Two things you need to know. You need to know that in 7 days, this is going to go away. Okay, this promotion. So that you have a chance to get an extra $50 or $100 for each Texas customer enrollment. But also, over the next 7 days, these are the last days to lock in a 36-month long-term rate with customers. So mad rush to do that because we're switching to 12 and 24-month plans on April 1st. So you make sure you get everybody plugged in on that as well. The New Jersey win back, this is a big one too. 7 more days left to make sure that you get those customers who were with us before, did not renew, or they didn't have a chance to renew onto autosave, and they moved back to the utility. Now you get to bring them back and still get the bonus as if they're a brand new customer. 7 more days left of that as well. This one's a big one too. You're seeing this number, this 600 number on the bottom left. That is going down. It's actually below 600 now. So New Jersey, Atlantic City Electric, big time availability with low and moderate income customers. Being able to bring 27% or more savings to the people who need it most is, at this time of year, is just amazing with what's going on with rates. You get an extra $50 on top of the 35, so $85 a customer for doing this. And so make sure that you get this out to everyone. We need these completed, the LMI. We need to fill this so that we can open these farms faster to get everybody the discounts. Also, last call. You've got 7 days left. You have just enough time to get a customer in, get them verified, have them move to pending status, and then have them be able to connect their smart thermostat to guarantee them that 5% minimum savings month after month after month after month. So, everybody, this is just last call in Illinois, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. They have to be done by the 29th, fully done. Not sign up on the 29th and then connect your thermostat on the 29th. That won't work. You got to do it before that. We have the Back to the Future promotion going in full swing as well. This goes all the way through July 15th. And this is for everybody. Everybody who's coming in brand new after November 15th, you can participate at this level, $5,000. Read the rules that are in your web office where you can find them on Think Success in the promotions widget. But there's an extra $50,000 here. There's a clear path. When you add in these $5,000 incremental bonuses each month, everyone, including brand new people right now, you have a clear path to five figures a month when you add in that $5,000 bonus, like $10,000 a month or more. It's definitely available for everybody to do. And now all of your personal customers, they all count toward the growth credits. Every time you get a customer, you and your team, it's a growth credit. So go ahead and do that and make sure now they've made it even easier for everybody to reach that mark and get those bonuses. Last couple things, and then I'm going to turn it over to my business partner, Brendan. We have the incentive trip going on, the Grand Hyatt Baja Mar Resort. If you haven't gone on to YouTube or Vimeo and looked at a video of people going around this place, this thing is amazing. There's this massive water park like attached right to it. I mean, it's amazing. They've got this lazy river. It's just going to be an unbelievable, like we've never had a place like this that we've gone to in all the trips that we've been to. So make sure you go and get yourself familiar with this because, man, after watching these videos, I was more excited about it. Tropical Getaway happening. So this is going to happen in October. The promotion period is February 1st through August 31st. And as you're getting those growth credits for the Back to the Future, you're also accumulating trip credits for the Tropical Getaway. So this is available to everyone. Very exciting. Last thing before I turn it over to Brendan, you can, right now, we do not have the availability for you to buy tickets today for our national convention because there's a new ticketing platform that's going to launch April 1st. So make sure you're preparing everyone for April 1st. You're going to hear some news and announcements coming up about this. But in the meantime, this is what you can do right now. It's 80% full. And it's $199 a night. And guess what? The events on our national convention, Empower 26 in Philadelphia, this is really, you need to be there like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like stay over Friday night, stay over Saturday night. You really only need 2 nights of hotel because the events are happening on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you need to stay over Friday night and Saturday night, 2 nights. That's really what you need to get there. And the price is $199 is a great price for a convention. I can tell you that. This is 80% full. Scan the QR code, call the phone number on the screen, or go to that link that you see on the screen. Get your ticket, get your hotel room booked. Mute there. They do not charge you for just reserving your room. That's not going to happen until you actually get there, you guys. So make sure you get that right now. And for now, what I'm going to do is I am going to turn it over to my business partner, Brendan Kenny. Brendan, take it away.
Wow, Tony, I could listen to you all night long. You're amazing. Thank you guys. Listen, this is the fun part where these massive promotions we've been running are still here and available for everyone to go grab the money that's left to be grabbed. And so let's highlight some of the so far we've given away 9,000, not given away. So you've earned your way to $9,000 worth of payouts, and then obviously $2,000 worth of Empower tickets have been raffled off, which is great. But we still have a lot of money left on the table, 16K and 7,000 or 7 more big winners for the Empower 26. So first promotion was Go for the Gold. This is a leaderboard. This was for auto save and electric customers only. It started on the 15th of February and it goes through the end of this month. We got 1 week left. This leaderboard is exciting. There's cash payouts, obviously, for every place in the top 20, and you can see that the top 3 pay out the most, but there's still incredible money to be paid out to the people that finish in the top 20. for a total of 10,000. So let's show, this is the latest update of where we stand today with 7 days left. Look at what we got. Oil C hit the top 20. If you see a little star next to it or like a bolt, that means they made it to the, actually, are the bolts even showing up today? We'll
They'll
see.
pop up. They'll pop up at the end.
Okay, let's roll. You can speed through this process. If you see your name on there, we're going to say congratulations to you. I'll highlight a couple of things that I noticed this week, which was exciting. Um, but look at this list. And so there it is. I want to make a special shout out to Linda W. If you're on this call tonight, you weren't even on this list last week. And look at you. You're new to the list, and you're not only new, but you made it to number 7 when there's plenty of time left. You got a whole week. So whatever you're doing, Linda W., keep doing it because you could end up in first place if you keep doing what you're doing. So congratulations. But look at, we have 3 other people that hit the list for the first time. Laurent S., Craig M., and Linda P. hit this top 20, and they weren't even on the list last week. So if you're on this top 20, protect yourself. Go out, get some more customers. But Karen D., Alex, and Energy T, you are in the driver's seat right now to win the top 3 prizes. But everyone's a winner in this one. We love it. You have 7 days left. So congratulations, everyone that's on the list. And then the next promotion, obviously, if you're on here, this is the next 20. So as you can see, you're probably pretty close to making the top 20 if you're on this list, by the way. As a matter of fact, Don and Brenda B., they were number 20 not too long ago, and they're down to number 32, but they're not there. They could easily get themselves back, but a lot of you that are on this list can get yourself back. So second promotion we're doing, which is a daily one, that means if you recruit somebody brand new and they go out to their network and educate them and get them on our product, they can win the day. The win the day is every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is considered one day. We have like a weekend winner. But today is Tuesday, so we're going to be rewarding the Monday's activity tonight. So this is how it started. When the promotion started, Alex, Jordan, and Karen were our first winners. As you can see, keep going through. You can see if you see your name on here, congratulations, because you were one of the winners of the first, second, or third. A lot of you will start to see some names here that are kind of common. So if you can only win once a week and then it resets. So that's why you're seeing a lot of new winners each week. But here we go. Mordecai, Gary, Alex, Isaac. This is amazing. These are David S., Energy T, Sarah, Uma, Amir. A lot of these people's names you're going to see tonight, because one of the special things about tonight, by the way, is some of our weekly winners, some of our daily winners are here tonight. We're going to recognize them. They're going to say a couple words and how this has made a difference in their lives. But here's the latest. So this is yesterday's numbers. And here's the third place finish was Craig M. Congratulations, Craig, for finishing in third. Who came in second for yesterday? Sasson S. Congratulations, Sasson S. And David S. was your number 1 winner from yesterday. Today's results will be announced tomorrow at our 8 o'clock overview. So we look forward to seeing you there. Congratulations to those. And then remember, every one of those winners, we have a raffle. So if you just put in one customer, you have a chance to get an Empower ticket for our convention, which is $129 value. And today it goes to Scott D. So if anyone knows Scott D., maybe he's not on the call tonight, reach out to him and give him a special shout out and make sure he comes to our convention, because he's going to be very excited to be there. And remember, every night there's an opportunity to see who won. So this is the schedule. As you can see, tomorrow there's an 8 o'clock overview. That's a business overview, meaning bring guests to learn about our company, invite them to come see a live presentation. And then after that presentation at 8:30, we'll announce the winner for today. And then obviously Thursday, same thing. Friday, Eddie, my brother Ed, does a Facebook Live, and he always announces the winner for Thursday. And then remember, the weekend is Friday, Saturday, Sunday counts as a 3-day total. We announce the winner on our Monday training for customer gathering every Monday that Kirk and Julius Weems does for the company, and it's amazing training. So, and then obviously don't ever forget, on Saturday we have Tony's training that does for the Jumpstart training for all those newbies. When you're building new teams, plug them right into that training. So thank you, Tony. Congratulations to all the winners so far. We have 7 more days left. Let's finish the month strong. We're having our, listen, we were on a special call today with the partners, and we were just kind of talking strategy. about the future and the next quarter and things of that nature. And we all were just blown away with the fact that we're having our best month that we've ever had in this company. And so thanks to all of you all that are working so hard. We couldn't be more proud of this organization. It's great to see so many people winning the day. And Bella Wurzberger, I'm bringing her on right now because a lot of the people that have won the day are part of her team. And we're excited because just this past week, you've had 5 people on your team either win first, second, or third. And we talked earlier today, Bella, and for those of you that don't know Bella Wurzberger, she is from the Hasidic Jewish community. They have a very big holiday coming up called Passover, and they need a lot of money for Passover because it's a very expensive holiday because they buy a lot of great food and they celebrate, but the budgets are tight in the household. And so for anyone to have an opportunity to make some extra money, and that's what's great about the win the day, right? You not only win the day and have the potential to put an extra 300, 200, $100 in your pocket, but you also have the ability to make money just by winning the day. Some people are winning the day with 20 customers, some are winning it with 15, some are winning it with 3, some are winning with 5, doesn't matter. Let's say you put in 10 and you win the day, that's if you're doing autosave customers, that's $20 a customer, that's $200. You won the day at $300, that's $500. Well, guess what? Going into a holiday or going into any kind of income, that's extra money, right? But you've also left a $20 a month residual income behind, you know what I mean? That you get paid forever because that's forever, but for as long as that customer's on autosave and they're not going anywhere, think about that. You know what I mean? Just win the day and you've created a $240 yearly income just for winning the day. I mean, that's why I love this compensation plan. It's amazing. So there's so many elements to it. But Bella, your team has responded in a big way. A lot of winners are coming from all over the park, but your team seems to really focus on going forward and educating their communities. So I want to turn it over to you because I think we have some special guests we just want to bring on and hear what they're doing and how this is making a difference in your community. Does that sound good?
Sounds amazing, Brendan. It's making a huge difference, like you said. People are always in need of extra money, and having a product that will never hurt anybody, help everybody, and making money every single time you help a customer, and on top of that, putting cherries on the pie every single day, winning an extra 2 to 300 to 100, it makes such a difference. The excitement in the team is on fire. It's so thrilling to wake up in the morning. Okay, who's ready to go for the day? And we have people fighting over each other. No, I want to be first. No, I want to be second. It's like a horse racing every single day of the month. It's so exciting. We want to congratulate our top number one winners in the team that really some of them made it a few times. So really congratulations to all of the winners from the entire company, but these made it a few times to number one, and some of them brand new that hit it off to number one. So congratulations, Mel Kramer, Yossi Azar, Craig Miller, David Stoltzman, Mordechai Rothstein. So we're going to showcase all of them and we're going to give them a few seconds to put them in the limelight. And what are you guys doing? Why are you so excited about autosave? What's making the thrill every single day for you?
We'll
Let's
start
start.
with Mel Kramer. Mel,
Yeah.
you can start us off. What's so exciting about this promotion and what's it doing for you, Mel? Can you guys hear him? Hold on, your computer's not working, Mel. Hold on, we got to get that. Mel loves getting autosave customers, but he's not very good at his technology and getting his volume working, but that's okay. He's going to figure it out. In the meantime, Craig Miller, you're there. You're live. I see you got a headset on. Hey,
Yeah,
what's happening?
exactly. We're ready. Look, this has been it's been amazing, and what's amazing about it is what Think is about. The success I had, and you've heard me, Brendan, everyone. This is not, I'm not a natural network marketer. Think is something is almost impossible to fail if you do one thing: connect, connect to your team, connect to the trainings. There's no I in team. There's no I in team. I am here because I had tremendous help. If I needed something, I picked up the phone. There, people were there, and it really comes down to this: just I just want to quickly say something. A lot of the Zooms that I'm on are not, they are people who will not benefit unless they're partners. They're not going to benefit from my success. They're there because they care. They care about everyone. This is what Think is about. Yes, I had a great day yesterday, great day. I mean, 2 days ago, great day yesterday. I'm hoping I'm going to end. I'm surprised I'm under 18. I was shocked, and that means now I'm really motivated for the next week. And yes, it is helping Passover. I told my wife, "Hey, we got Passover covered." But I really want to urge everyone, and I'm actually now in the beginning to build a team. I'm working with somebody, and the level of support is incredible. Just connect into the system, talk to people. Just everyone's here. Brendan, your brother was incredible with 2 of my EAs. I needed to get Jim because they were just perfect. So I know I'm going over it. I just can't stop. Connect. Follow the system. Look at the schedule. Get on the Zooms. Ask questions. If you need help, ask. You will be surprised at how many people are going to respond to help you. Thank you. I just want to. I'm full of gratitude, or because the Karat Tov to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Craig. Mel,
Yeah.
Mel, did you get your computer working again?
Can you hear me?
Yay! Mel Kramer, who is like a multiple winner this month. You win like every other day. So congratulations, Mel. How are you doing? You're getting all these incredible customers. You're educating your community.
I love promos. I don't know if you remember, but I remember December to remember in 2024, I think. The promo was only once a month. Whoever is the top of the month gets $250. So the promos just gets better and better. This March is crazy. So I'm trying to take advantage every single day. I made it to the top 3 times. I think today I made it to the 3rd position, and hopefully tomorrow I'll make it to the top again. And the way I do it is I reach out to all my old customers. Whoever has signed up already for Fix and it's expired, there's no reason they should not sign up with AutoSave. And everybody's signing up on AutoSave. Now, the other group of people that they signed up only with Community Solar, which they didn't want to sign up for Fix because they were afraid they're going to overpay. Now with AutoSave, it's so easy. They say, yeah, put me on AutoSave right now. And then there's the other group of people, which is brand new people, which I never signed up in the past. And when I share AutoSave, and also when I share about the free home batteries, they get all excited about it. So it's easy peasy. Just take advantage.
It's easy peasy, but more importantly, you go into action. You are going out and you're educating and you're taking action. And listen, Mel, you're full-time. I know you do real estate. So you got holidays just like anyone else. So winning a couple of days, I know your wife has got a beautiful kids and all that stuff running around. Has this been a big help for you?
Is this what?
Been a big help for you?
Yes, oh yeah, of course. Last week's pay was beautiful, just in the right time. I know a lot of people tell me the excuse, oh, it's before the holidays, before Passover. Let me wait for after Passover because people are busy, they're not going to sign up, and that's not true. I have track records every year, how many customers I sign up, and I look back my Excel sheet from April 2024, when Passover was April 19. I signed up so many customers, much more than March. So there's no excuses. It's always a bad time and a good time. So don't push it off. Just take advantage now. I'm gonna continue till April 1st, till Passover. Passover is on Wednesday night. I'm gonna go all in till Tuesday night.
Oh,
wow. Listen, can you take a listen? There's other people here that want to win the day. Oh my gosh, they feel like they can't now. No, listen, that's why we only have one winner per week because Mel Kramer would win every day, right? And so, but no, listen, it's you've been amazing. You're clearly educating so many consumers. You go to the market, you're not afraid because you know that nobody's going to get hurt. And so this is what we love about AutoSave. And this is why we had promotions with the leaderboard with AutoSave, because we know there's so many people out there that can be had. 5.8 million customers in New Jersey alone that are on the utility that we can help. Yossi, you lead this charge. I know, Yossi, I see you. You're either sleeping in a car, or are you ready to go out to Atlantic City to gamble again? Where are you? I don't even. You're in your car, right?
You hear me?
Listen, your team, by the way, everyone on your team seems to be winning first, second, or third every other day. So congratulations, EA of the month in January. You have got your team locked and loaded, Yossi. Congratulations.
You're muted, Brendan.
Brendan, you're muted.
Yossi, can you hear us? So
Yeah, you're
Now
good.
we
You're
can.
good.
Now we can. Now we can't hear Yossi.
Yossi, he's gambling in Atlantic City. He's all done. He's in there.
Yossi, we don't
I'm
hear
here. I am here. You hear me?
you.
Yeah,
Now we
you
hear
are.
you.
Yes, I am super, super excited. I just stepped out of a wedding. And I said, no, there's no way I'm missing this call. Absolutely not. It's a tremendous call. So I'll just say one thing. First of all, you know, it's a team effort. So, you know, I reached out to everyone in my downline and I basically said to them, listen, we have an opportunity here. Are we going to take advantage of it, or are we going to be sleeping? So everybody's taking advantage of it. You know, everybody is I want to be in first place today. I want to be in second place today. They're doing what needs to be done. And the truth is, you know, and I say this and I mean this 100%. I mean, even if we didn't have this promotion, every single person, you signed someone up for a rate, right? 6 months ago, 8 months ago, they said yes to you. You're going to let them go away? The most important part of this business is building your residual income. And if you have a team and you have hundreds of customers fall away because nobody renewed them, that alone, forget the contest, forget the extra $20, forget all that. Just getting them all back. And once you get them back, they're there forever, right? We get them onto the auto save program, they're going to save. To top it off, now we get an extra $20 for bringing them back. Now we get an extra. We can get the $100, $200, $300 extra a day. We're qualifying for all different things. Our customer account's going up. People are going to rank advance. We have the 7 days left. There is absolutely no time to take the pedal. You know, take your foot off the pedal. You got to get as many customers as you can. And not only will you benefit from it, you'll benefit from your whole team. If everybody's doing the same thing, then you're going to see your customer count's going to keep on moving up. And that means every month you're making more money. So I am super, super excited and so thankful for the opportunity.
Yossi, enjoy the rest of your wedding. Thank you for coming out and breaking out of your wedding to share some incredible, your team, your leadership. Everybody seems to be winning. To our next person, David Stoltzman, who's part of your team. He's won two days, I think, in the month. So, David, congratulations to you, my friend. How are you doing it? I mean, you're just going. You guys have so many friends and relatives. It's like amazing. But congratulations, David. You also. How is this making a difference in your world?
I just want to say that I love it. I love it. I simply love it. And I could keep saying that over and over again because I do. I love it. You know, I'll tell you, this business is amazing. I just have fun with this business. This business is fun. I go out there and I have fun. And it doesn't matter. I go into places today. As an example, I went into a supermarket and I signed them up. I went into a restaurant and I signed them up. I went into another place, like a realtor offers. I signed up more than one person. I want to tell you that you just have to be fearless. You have to be fearless, and you have to make this your DMO. Your DMO, daily method of operation, is just talking to people. If you just get into the habit of being able to speak to people wherever you go, there's no way that you will not succeed in this business. It's just not going to happen. The key here is being able to talk to anybody, anywhere, any place, anytime. And if you can do that, you're a winner. You're always going to be a winner.
David, you're so right. And we want to say congratulations again. You're making such a difference. What a team. Bella, Your team is amazing. I mean, listen, and this is good for leadership too, everyone. So when you're building teams and you have this community that you can build and develop, when the company puts promotions together and you can rally together to go for it, even if you, like Yossi says, even if you fall short, you've added equity into your bottom line. So let's say you work hard and you get 10 meters in tomorrow, but you don't even hit in the top 10 list. You still just picked up 10 extra dollars a month in residual income, right? Because that's how the electric comes. And then when community solar hits, you could add that onto it and so forth and so on. But more importantly, you learn the business by getting customers. So now you can teach somebody else to do the same thing you just did. So this is so many things that you can learn from being just going for the day. But your team is just really knocking it out of the park. Bella, congratulations on everything you're doing. I know we want to turn it over to Kirk because he's got a special guest tonight that he's been working with. And we want to hear a little bit about this gentleman. And so, Kirk Horan, are you with us?
Just want to mention one more name, Brendan, before we go to Kirk. One more name of a guy that could have make it on, but he was also #1 winner multiple times, Mordechai Rothstein. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mordecai. Absolutely. Kirk Horan, I see you got your big jersey on with that big think now. You got all that. You must have been buying stuff at the store. I love it. Every time I see Kirk Horan now, he's got something think on and related. I love it. That's when you know you got somebody.
I was just looking for my guest. He might have dropped off. I don't know what happened to him. Do you see Marcus on here?
I saw him earlier.
I did
Let's
too.
see.
Looking right now. If Marcus, if you're on the phone, just unmute yourself, and if you're on Zoom, just raise your hand. So maybe you came in a different name.
I saw him on.
I saw him as well too. I was trying to spotlight him, but I couldn't find him after that.
Interesting. I don't know what happened to him, so we can't really interview somebody who's not here. So
All
I'll
right.
turn it back to you until he appears, Brendan.
I think he got all excited about all those winners. He's like, I think I need to win the day. I still got 2 hours left. And
think
no,
he- I think
and
he-
he's like, oh my gosh, the top winners are on this Zoom tonight. I'm gonna go get some customers.
Yeah, he's out getting customers, I guess.
He
But
heard David. That's what he did. He heard David and he was like, "Uh-oh. I got to go walk into all these places right now."
yeah, yeah. Anyways, he was on. I'll talk a little bit about him. I mean, we're trying to feature new people that are just coming into the business. Obviously, all those people we just heard from are great leaders, having tremendous success. Bella's an amazing leader, and they're blowing up New Jersey right now. This gentleman, Marcus Moses, out of Buffalo, New York, came into the business less than 30 days ago. Fast tracked to regional energy advisor, and incredible story. He was a school teacher, believe it or not, and he lost his job, and he's got a family to take care of, and he's major focused on what we're doing here. He said he's extremely excited about what he has his hands on, and he's grateful to be a part of it. So, bottom line is people are excited right now. I'm so busy, Brendan. It's nuts. It's like there's no break in the day right now because there's so many people excited about what we're doing. And I'm not complaining. I'm just amazed, and I keep pinching myself, grateful to be a part of what this company is. I remember when we started the journey we've all been on, and it's just like everything's coming together right now. So I'm excited.
Yeah, listen, it's part of the, if you're with the community right now, we're in such a great spot because we are in a part where the batteries are coming. We all know that. They're getting installed in Texas. You're hearing about one or two going in every single day from people. They're expanding that beta program. They're starting to get their systems down. They're starting to figure out, and it's very important that they get their systems down correctly because one of the things that the company came to realize is you only get one shot. And by the way, when you're the first to a market, there's advantages to that, and then there is disadvantages to it. The disadvantage is all your competition gets to see what you're doing, and they get to watch your every move. They get to watch your every mistake you make. They get to watch everything, and then they actually have a chance to come in if they see all the mistakes that are made and not make the same mistakes you're making, right? So there's the disadvantage. The advantage is you're first to the market. And I'll take first to the market any day of the week because I can just tell you from experience when Ed and I were building in our previous company. We were the first ones to breathe the word of our company. Nobody had ever heard of deregulation. We were there 1 year ahead of anybody else. So our competition came in. They definitely saw where we made our mistakes. They tried to come in, but the problem was we had built such an army and a fortress around that state that every time someone tried to penetrate, they're like, no, you know what? I'm happy with where I am. I'm making really good money and I'm very satisfied with everything. And so nobody could really get any traction. Our competitors would never get any traction. And so they would have to go to other parts of the country to get traction. And I'm speaking about our competitor being Ambit, by the way. So I mean, full transparency, they were our competitor. They tried to break into Maryland. They just really couldn't. They finally did after we were shut down, and they had free game, right? But at the end of the day, they had a hard time breaking into that market. So they had to go to different other pockets of the country. And where they accelerated was Pennsylvania. And they also found that there was a great pocket in New York and they in Connecticut and then other places where that's how it works. But when you have a fortress and you have built a solid army of people around you and you're first to the market and you can stake that claim, it's really hard for competitors to break through that. So that's the advantage that we all have. So, we're going to see things transpire in the next couple months that's going to get very exciting for this network. And, we're seeing it happen in New York and Texas right now. A lot of them are in Tony's and Kirk's group, people that are EAs that are on the product that qualified for the pilot. The feedback has been absolutely amazing. Obviously, the experience, they went into it knowing that there's going to be it's not going to be perfect because we're trying to figure out the systems and how to get the installers set up, how to get the warehouse set up, how the whole thing, the customer experience has to be good. Like imagine if you put in for a battery and all of a sudden, you think you're going to get a correspondence from the company and it's like 2 weeks goes by and you haven't gotten anything, right? That would be a miserable experience. We don't want that. We want everything set up so if you submit your customer for a battery potential, that that within X amount you're going to get contacted by who or so, or all that has to come into fruition. So when we do go to scale, we are ready to really take the volume. So I would much rather go into this with knowing that the company's behind on their side, prepared for what we're about to bring them. Because one thing I will promise you, and I've done this in every single company I've ever been to, I always say the only fear I always have, for me personally, is that we're going to break the system because of the volume that we're going to bring to the company. That's how confident I am with my ability. And I hope everyone in this call, their confidence gets to that point, because I'm never going to stop working this call. I work at 24 hours a day. Tony works at 24 hours a day. Bella works at 24 hours. These partners, we are here to drive this company to become the best in the business. So the only fear I have is that we break this company. That's where I have problems sleeping at night, because I already know we're going to bring the volume, because all of you guys are amazing. You're learning from the best, and we're all in this together, and we're all going to bring some incredible talent to this company. So I want to make sure that this company's ready for that day when they flip the switch and we're all ready to go. They better be able to handle the 10 to 20 to 30,000 customers we're going to bring every month. So that's why
what I'd like to see. I'd like to see. Obviously we're seeing a lot of people popping up here in New Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania are winning the day. I'd love to see some Illinois people getting on this list and some Ohio people. What do you think?
Some Texas people
Texas
as well.
people. Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Listen, Illinois, as we found out, or we're finding out, Illinois has some of the best battery incentive programs in the country.
Yep.
Well, there's a huge motivation for to get things going in Illinois. So we would love to see some AutoSave customers rolling in Illinois at a higher pace than it is right now. But listen, that's okay. There's great leadership out there. So that's just a matter of those leaderships getting focused and saying, okay, and sharing the vision, because you can't get a battery unless you have an AutoSave. So you have to make that transition. Now, New Jersey's making that transition now. As you can see, the daily winners are pumping in people left and right? So they're making that transition. They're teaching their teams to do that. But that's the name of the game. You have to be on AutoSave. So that's where it all begins. And by the way, come when they do open for scale, the first thing they're going to do is go through all the AutoSave customers. They have all the data. They know who's qualified for the battery. So half your customers might already be qualified if they're on AutoSave, and the company's going to be sending them an email. Wouldn't that be great? And by the way, we're all getting copied on those emails. So if you put in
Yep.
10 customers on autosave, and then in July when we launch the battery, and all of a sudden 5 of your 10 customers get an email, you're getting copied on that. So hey, Mrs. Smith, good news. You just qualified for a free home-based battery system. Click here to get your free consultation in terms of how it works. You're copied on that. Hey, Mrs. Smith, by the way, you don't know them as Mrs. Smith. You know them as Mary. Mary, you just got the email. You're qualified for the
Get it.
battery. Let me help you get through that, right? And because we're all going to be trained and certified. You guys see how this works? We're all going to be trained and certified. That's a big part of the next phase of where we're going with the battery. You're all going to hear this very soon. It's time to get certified, because this is a different type of sale than just putting on autosave or putting on community solar. There's a little bit more you need to know. You need to be certified. We're going into the big leagues now. So we got to be ready to be educated about that. But that's going to make us so powerful in the marketplace. But that's going to be, and so when you are making call to Mary, when that call goes to Mary, it's not just like, okay, Mary, good luck. It's no, you're going to be certified to help Mary take it to that next level. Okay, Mary, here's what we need to do.
Yep.
First step, we're going to do this because we want you to get that home-based battery system. Why? Because we're going to lower your electric bill by X amount. We're going to give you free backup. We're going to give you all the benefits of why you wanted to do that, why you wanted to do that to begin with. And by the way, hey, Mary, because by the time we're going to roll out in New Jersey, Illinois, and Ohio, and all these states, the rolling blackouts are going to be in full gear. Everyone's going to be losing their power every day at 3 o'clock because it's 100 degrees. By the way, I get excited about this stuff. Sorry. But one of the things I have on my social media is I'm a weather expert. Although I grew up, I was 5 years old and I asked my dad for a weather vane because I wanted to see the thing spin just to see if it was northwest, east, or south, because I knew if it was coming from the south, there might be snow. I was just a freak at 5 years old. I love weather. And so I pay attention to weather. And I can tell you that they're forecasting this thing called like an El Nino, super El Nino. So why does that matter? Because if that actually comes into fruition, it's going to be the hottest summer. There's going to be wildfires everywhere in the West Coast. It's going to be amazingly hot. So hot is good for our business, because the hotter it becomes, the more people will be in jeopardy of losing their power, which makes the battery that much more powerful to represent, because nobody wants to lose their power when it's 100 degrees. So this is what's going to start happening. The emails are already going to, if you live on the coast of New Jersey and you're in JCP&L, we've already heard from people saying they're getting emails from the utilities saying, hey, expect rolling blackouts this summer if the weather starts to go and get really hot. So it's already coming. We've been saying this for years, but we're now accelerating the vision, because what's happening is the data centers are now starting to go online in all these states. The data centers are what's eating all the energy up. The data centers are what's creating the problem, but it's also creating the opportunity for us. We do not have an easy fix, by the way. The New Jersey just passed, or they're in legislation right now to approve a nuclear power plant. Are you kidding me? When's the last time New Jersey approved a nuclear power plant? Why? Because they're in a crisis. And by the way, in that rule, that bill that just got announced to be voted on, the forecast to get the nuclear power plant, they said it's going to take 7 years to get it done, but they need to start that process today. 7 years to get a generation online in New Jersey on a nuclear power plant. Are you kidding me? We don't have 7 years. This crisis needs to be addressed today, which is why the battery becomes so valuable. We know it's coming. You're on this call at 9:30, 10:15 at night right now. You're part of this community. You came here to learn from us tonight. But take this excitement and understand that we bleed this excitement every day. So if you're literally trying to recruit somebody and you need help with a third-party verification call, this is what you do. Bring us in. Kirk called me tonight and said, hey, what are you doing at 7:30? I'm like, well, it just so happens I'm getting ready for the 9:30 partners calls. Nothing. What do you got? He's like, I got someone that wants to, and I think she's on right now. Her name's Mona. She's amazing. And she put her little team on to hear about the vision of this future of this company. Well, guess what? Mona just gave me a heart, so I know she's on. But this is what we do to help everybody in the network, right? If you want to grow a business, use your groups. We're here to help all of you.
So Brendan, let's talk about this for a minute. Like, we just had all these gentlemen on Bella's team that are pumping in autosave customers like crazy. And, I think it's important that people understand autosave is the pre-qualifier for the battery. We don't need to be, we're not selling batteries. We are bringing people onto the platform on autosave, and the company can see who's going to be pre-qualified for the battery. So the urgency is for all of you to bring people on to autosave. Think about these gentlemen that were just on. They're putting in lots of autosave customers. Let's say a tenth of their customers qualify for batteries. 300, 300, 300, 300. They're going to start stacking up cash like crazy when these batteries start popping. And I think people are missing the key component here. Autosave is basically the nucleus of everything we're doing in this company, and we've got to get people laser focused on bringing customers on to Autosave. Illinois, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, DC, Delaware, Texas customers. That's all they have is electric. So, we don't mention autosave, but I can mention that we have some of the lowest rates in this sixth largest energy market in the world, the largest energy market in the United States, and we have tremendous value in these markets. And it's really about finding leaders who recognize what we have and lock arms with us and start spreading this thing across the country like a wildfire, but a good wildfire.
No doubt. And
Yeah.
remember, the live presentations we do every night, 8 o'clock, you're getting a solid presenter that's going to set the vision up. So utilize that every Monday, every 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And Thursday night, there's live presentations. And Tony, I know, has been helping out on Thursday night. And Tony does with the best overview in the company, guys. And so I'd be putting all of my guests on a live presentation to see this company. And we do it in 20, 25 minutes. It's quick, but it's very informative. It's great. We're doing that to help the whole network, and we're going to continue doing it into next month. So there's a lot of opportunities to share the vision of this company. If you're brand new, you just have to be good at inviting, like the art of inviting someone to take a look at what we're doing. Because no one's, we're not. All we're doing is experts at inviting to look at the business. That's our business model, right, Tony? It's like that's all we do, right? It's just, we invite to look at to show the plan, right?
That's the key skill. That's the key skill, exposures. And that's what it is. And what's happening when you think about it, when you look at what's happening in Texas right now, we have batteries, dozens of batteries, I don't know, 50, 100 batteries that are out there right now in the pilot program. What's happening is we've gotten permission from everyone who has the battery. They're allowed to do a video of themselves with the battery. They're allowed to take pictures of it. So we already have people they're taking that, they're inviting their neighbors over. And they're saying, you need to take a look at this battery that I have on my home. And now they're lining them up like, okay, you need to become an energy advisor. Okay, you need to get a battery just like I have. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to start to see that. And so the people like in the autosave states, Texas has a little bit of a head start because they've been bringing in customers and they've known that they need to get the customer onto a Think Energy plan to get the battery. Well, now all the people in the autosave markets, you're going to be able to take those little videos of people that you might not even know, but they're your business partners in this because it's EAs that are getting the batteries first during the pilot. And so you're able to take these videos, and Charla, our chief growth officer, did a couple of videos of her battery at her home. And so that's what you're going to be able to do to really cast the vision with people. Be like, wouldn't you like to have one of these on your house like my friend in Texas has? I mean, that's what we're going to be doing. There's no one else that's doing this. Everybody else is advertising, going to put up a flyer, put a mailer out. Nobody's doing what we're doing. They don't have the network. They don't have the horsepower that we have in this network to go person to person to person and take that. So if you're in the autosave markets, you need to get a hold of some of those pictures and some of those videos and start sharing them with people to let them know this is what is coming. It's already in Texas and it's active beta program pilot, but it's coming out of the pilot very soon. So really exciting. We've got, like you were talking about, Brendan, no one else has that. We're first to market doing this, and then with no cost, nobody's going to touch us. So it's just a matter of getting the word out. That's what we're doing. Communication and inviting people to take a look.
10 times bigger than what I ever thought this was going to be. We've all been in retail electricity and those days are over. We have no competition, to be honest with you. We can say there's other companies offering energy, but they just can't compete with the products that we have. Everything we have is free. It's saving people money, and we're getting paid for it. It's crazy to think about. It's extremely exciting. So I agree, Tony. It's
Hey, I want to touch on something, guys. We used to say that this business of the energy business is a residual income. We're all looking for that beach money, right? But when you really look at what we have, right, where we're not going to have any attrition, just think about that for a minute. When you build it, it's there for you. When you build the foundation, it's going to keep building every week, every month, every year, right? So we're really on a 4-year plan here, folks, because we're not going to lose customers, right? And that's the biggest fear of any network marketer. If I go all in, where's it going to be in a year and a half? It's still going to be here. Of course it is. This company has huge investors. They have a big vision, something that's going to sweep through the United States. And once you build it, they will come. They'll all come. That's how early we are in this opportunity. To me, man, there's so many people out there struggling. Every time you go to the store, you're in shock and awe. Every time you go to a restaurant, to a gas station, every time you go to your mailbox, I just say, man, I can't control inflation, but I can control the effort I put into this opportunity where I no longer have to worry. And that's what we got our hands on. We got our hands on a monster. We just got to find people that want to go to work, stay committed, and follow the process. 4-year plan, it'll take the place of the 40-year plan because we know that don't work. That's my say.
Thank you, John. As always. And by the way, for those of you that are new, John does an incredible job with his team, with a bunch of great people. Every Monday morning, he does what they call the morning mojo, get your week off to a good start, but it's the best half an hour that you'll have every week. So please take advantage of that. If plug in, if you're new, go to your up team and say, hey, how do I get plugged in? Because at the end of the day, I don't care if you're brand new, I don't care where you are. If the person above you doesn't know how to get that information, trust me, we'll then say, well, who's above you? Because let me talk to them. You know what I mean? Because it won't take long before they get to the person that has all the information. I promise you, because you're in one of our downlines. So that's just how it works, by the way. If you're lost in the shuffle and you're like, I feel like I'm an orphan. Well, you're a lot less likely to be an orphan if you just say to the person that invited you in, who sponsored you? I'd like to talk to them. And then if they don't know who sponsored them, I promise you will get to somebody that will potentially help you change your life because they're going to coach and mentor you because they're excited to help you. It's called tap rooting. Listen, when I get calls from people in like level 13, I love it. It's great. Who are you?
Listen, we're on a mission to leave nobody behind. I mean, the level of support between the leadership in this company is unmatched in anything, in my opinion. And I'm on a personal mission to make sure nobody walks away from this saying they didn't have help. And we put our names out there, our numbers out there, all of our information. We're all here to work with everybody and support you. So it's up to you to take advantage of that. If you think we're too busy with the people who made the decision to contact us. So if that's not you, that's on you.
By the way, the only time I'm going to tell you that we're not going to be available is tomorrow between 1 and 5. So all of us are on a corporate call tomorrow from 1 to 5. So leave us alone between those hours. But outside of that, you can get us 24/7, right? Now listen, hey, listen, I want to say thanks everyone for joining us on our partner and plus Bella, what a great team. Thank you all that represented your team with those winners and those stories. Marcus, we love you anyway, even though you were on for a second, Marcus. So if you watch the recording, we are thinking about you.
We gave you a shout out. Congratulations on your fast track to regional energy advisor. That's what's fun right now is seeing all these new people coming in. We're going to continue to bring on brand new people that are taking massive immediate action It's fun to watch. It gets everybody excited when you have all these new people putting in 20 customers or building a team out quickly and getting promoted to regional in less than 30 days. That should be a goal of every new person on here, is go out and fast track the regional energy advisor.
Awesome. Thank you,
Absolutely.
everybody. And
Thanks, everybody.
Let's make the last 7 days count, everyone. Let's have a great finish to the
Have a
week.
great
job.
night. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Craig and David and Mel and who else? And Yossi.
Yossi.
Thank you to them as
Yossi.
well.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Mordechai
everybody.
Ruthstein.
And
Good night,
more.
everybody.
Thanks, guys.